And, hey guys, welcome to the show. Hey,
Don't be afraid.
This is a giant man with a Russian accent. And he says hello. No matter where he is, he goes, do not be afraid. Anytime he enters a room, no matter what it is. When he goes to the doctor's like, turn your head and cough, and he's like, do not be afraid of my giant Russian balls.
Oh, it's Albanian, not Russian, man.
Oh, Albanian, oh, I'm so sorry. He was like, you should be afraid now. I am from Albania, not a Russian piece of shit. They oppressed my people for many years. You call me that, your balls in vice, in Albanian vice. Welcome. He's like, I approve now. I have Albanian vice in pockets. I'm sure your English is actually excellent. I'm sorry.
I probably speak better than you, my friend.
Oh! What?
Hey, not only English. I speak a couple languages.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's just bragging at this point. He's like, I am big, strong, and I outspeak you. Like, I am better at fighting, fucking, and talking more than you. You suck at all these things. You have microphone, I outspeak you. My mouth is better for everything than you. What was I talking about? Oh yes, I was at work, and so I was at work, and there was nothing to do. There were no customers, and so a bunch of us were just standing around. There's an awkward silence, and out of the dead silence, one of my coworkers says, "Last night, my cousin showed me a video of somebody fucking a dog." Unprompted. Like, I hate awkward silences as much as the next person, but I would never break one by going, so anybody witness any abominations before the Lord recently? Just me? Alright. How you guys doing?
Pretty good.
Joe, pretty good. I'm sorry you came in on the bestiality joke.
No, I don't mind. You can't shock me.
Okay, you're like, I don't mind. In fact, I'm kind of into it. That's what the implication. No, I know you're not really into it. You're into weirder shit. That's... Wow, all right, that's cool. I'm very glad. That I'm surrounded by my people, alias perverts. Yeah. What was I saying? Something about jokes. So both of my grandfathers fought in World War II. No, there's no transitions in my act. You should know this about me. Both of my grandfathers fought in World War II. My great-grandfather fought in the Spanish-American War, and my dad volunteered for the Army during Vietnam. Now, I was 17 on 9/11, and I did nothing. Instead, I went to college and studied acting. Hey Ian, your country's at war. You want to join the armed forces? No, I'm going to do like the complete opposite of that. So what, Peace Corps? Gayer. I think all parents want their kids to have a better life than they did, but also kind of resent them for it. Like, my dad grew up in the 50s under the constant threat of nuclear annihilation. And, the second I became self-aware, the Cold War ended. Like, my first memory is watching the Berlin Wall come down, and my dad turning to me and going, oh, fuck you. So, speaking of nuclear annihilation, that's one transition, I read, and you're like, that's true, there's a transition here. The next joke is relevant to the last one, tangentially. I read online that if you ever see a mushroom cloud from a nuclear blast, you should stick your thumb out like that. And if the mushroom cloud is larger than your thumb, you're in the radiation zone, you have to evacuate. If it's smaller than your thumb, you don't have to. In what fucking universe am I going to see a nuclear explosion and go, well, a mushroom cloud's smaller than my thumb. That's cool, I'll just chill here. I have ADD, but I also have hypoglycemia, which is diabetes for pussies. That's actually how that joke begins. I said I had ADD too early, because I have ADD. I screwed up my own bit. Anyway, I have attention deficit disorder, and does anyone else have ADD in here? No, all you guys are like, fuck you, our brains work. No, well, since you don't know what it's like, once in a while you walk into a room and you forget why you went in there. Well, at least once a day, I walk into the bathroom and think, what did I come in here for? Man, I have to pee. Right. Well, one time I actually burned my dinner because I got distracted reading an article about ADD. And one of the things the article said was that the majority of people who possess ADD also possess above average intelligence, which must mean there's a minority of people who don't. How much must it suck to have ADD and be kind of stupid? You can't pay attention, and it wouldn't even matter if you could. So a little historical tidbit for you. Martin Luther King and Anne Frank were actually born the same year. 1929, you can look it up. And I like to think there's an alternate universe where they got married. But man, if they had, their kids would be under a crazy amount of pressure. I had a dream, your mother had a diary, and you haven't even mowed the damn lawn. All right, you guys have been great. Thanks so much for joining us on the show.
Give it up for Ian Koranek, everybody. Yes. Oh man, she would. Hopefully, she would not just be on TMZ or something like that. Yeah, right. Just like a celebrity kid gone wrong. Anyway, we got a lot of great comics, guys. Welcome. But right now, we're gonna bring up to the stage Big John.
Thank you so much. Yeah, please give it up for the first comedian. You did a good job. You know, give it up, you know. It's not easy to stand here, you know. You know, in this life, I noticed there are two things involved. You know, it's either you're a man or you're a woman. If you're a woman, you are safe. But if you're a man, there are two things involved. It's either you're a civilian or you're in the military. If you're a civilian, you are safe. But if you're in the military, there are two things involved. It's either you're in the office or you are at the work front. If you are in the office, you are safe. But if you are in the war front, there are two things involved. It's either you kill somebody or somebody kills you. If you kill somebody, you are safe. But if somebody kills you, there are two things involved. It's either they bury you or they use your body as a fertilizer. If they bury you, you are safe. But if they use your body as a fertilizer, there are two things involved. It's either they use your body to plant trees or they use your body to plant flowers. If they use your body to plant flowers, you are safe. But if they use your body to plant trees, there are two things involved. It's either they use you to make tissue papers or they use you to make furnitures. If they use you to make furnitures, you are safe. But if they use you to make tissue papers, there are two things involved. It's either you're being used by a man or you're being used by a woman. If you're being used by a man, you are safe. But if you're being used by a woman, there are two things involved. It's either she uses you to clean from the back or she uses you to clean from the front. If she uses you to clean from the back, you are safe. But if she uses you to clean from the front, there are two things involved. It's either she flushes you down the toilet or she throws you in the trash. If she throws you in the trash, you're safe. But if she flushes you down the toilet, there's only one thing involved. You must surely die. Thank you. Thank you. The other day, I love white people, man. They make me, I mean, I don't have too many white friends, but when I was way back when I was living in Queens, now I live in Staten Island.
These guys, the white guys.
They are my friends, man. They make things happen for me. I thought black people smoke more ganja than white, but there are some white that they're too this to pop. You know, there was this white friend of mine, way back when I was living in Queens. He has another friend who took a lot of pots every second of his life. You know, he put it in his food, everything. So, you know, this day I came to visit this guy, and I went to visit my friend. He's living with another friend. The other friend is the one I told you that smoked ganja a lot. So this day he was cooking beans, and he's looking for some condiment to add to the beans so that we can have a good flavor to the food, you know. But unfortunately, the guy never knew that the condiment he's adding to the food was a raw ganja, a raw pot, you know. He just sprinkled it in the beans, and when the food was done, we both shared the food, and as we were eating the food, you know, I just found out that this guy started saying some funny stuff like, he wish he could pick $1 million on the floor. And I said, well, who is going to throw $1 million? I was still imagining it, you know, what's going on and all this stuff. Because I never knew that there was a ganja in the food, you know. There was no water to drink after we finished eating. So, I know we're living in Queens, right? I said, let me step out to go buy a bottle of water to drink. I don't know how I found myself in North Dakota. The border between Canada and the USA. Me, North Dakota? How would I go to North Dakota? You know, a truck, the man driving a truck told me I flagged him down, and he told me I should head down to North Dakota. I've been to Texas, I've been to other states, but North Dakota, you know. So when you smoke ganja, you know, be careful, you know. Watch out the friends. You could put some ganja in your food sometimes. Thank you, one love.
Keep it going for John, everybody. Oh man, that was a good bit, man.